Okay, Hugo Lloris has pled guilty to drink driving and has received a 20-month driving ban and a £50,000 fine. When he was first initially charged and the news broke, I had some sympathy for him. You can have that half a glass of wine too much with a meal, literally, or that half a pint too much, and be slightly over. I don't agree with drinking and driving at all, but that's my personal view on it. But what's transpired is he was 2.5 times over the drink drive limit, and he almost hit a row of parked cars. He was doing 15 miles an hour in a 30, so you could tell he knew he was drunk and wanted to be as inconspicuous as possible by being as conspicuous as possible in a Porsche Panamera in West London, cruising around at low speed, swerving all over the road. Yeah, that's going to get you pulled over. When the police were about to pull him over, he then went through a red light. So, yeah, no, he's already committed several driving offences there. Without driving that due care and intentions, one, and then jumping red lights, another one, before being drunk. So, yeah. The reason why he got such a large fine is because he's a football player and he can afford it. There were rumours that Pochettino might have stripped the captaincy from him. They haven't materialised. But I now have less sympathy for him because they did order a taxi, didn't appear. His friends piled him and got him absolutely smashed. Yeah, he was out celebrating his World Cup win, but really, really embarrassing knowing that that weekend had a match. So that's not great. It's not a great image for the sport, which has had a lot of bad images and bad reputation for partying hard, alcohol culture, all sorts within football players being playboys and things like that. It's not the image the sport needs. And up until that point, Hugo Lloris has been an exemplary professional. Very, very, very well respected. No controversy in his private life, no controversy on the field. Well respected player, World Cup winning captain. Things were perfect. 40 days later, drink drive conviction. Yeah, how the mighty have fallen. It wouldn't surprise me if this is not the first time he's drunk and drove and he got away with it before. Obviously, he's been caught this time. It's a shame because what's happening at Tottenham is they've got a good philosophy there. I can see Pochettino being rightly furious. And we'll have to see if the club take internal disciplinary measures against him because there was a Premier League match a few days after he was arrested, which he did play in apparently. So we'll have to see what Tottenham do internally with discipline, but the courts have disciplined him, and very much like Danny Cipriani with his incident, pled guilty, gets a fine. I do say this: there seems to be one law for the rich and famous, and another law for the average working Joe. Cipriani avoids prison after assaulting a police officer, and Hugo Lloris avoids prison when being really tanked over the limit. And yeah, so there we go. But he's copped a fine. And he's got his ban. So there you go. I'm going to leave that there. Thank you very much for watching. If you're a Tottenham fan, do you think Lloris has really let himself down? And do you think he'll get internally disciplined? And does football still have this party culture, which I thought the game was starting to lose possibly, but it clearly isn't. There's still too many party playboys who earn big money and party hard, and it's a bad image that the sport has. So there you go. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, place your comments below, and I'll have some more videos very, very shortly.